I used to stress constantly, wondering when all my hard work will finally pay off. But then I learned about the compound effect, and this changed everything for me. At 7 p.m. when I finish my work and I haven't achieved my goals yet, I don't stress now, because I know that the seeds I'm planting today will have massive results in the months to come. In this video I will show you how the compound effect really works and how can you use it for your own growth faster than you might think. So let's firstly draw it down. This is the drawing, this is time, this is results. This is how the compound effect works. This is the basis of compound effect. How it works is the principle of tiny actions repeated over a long period of time will yield high results. This is the whole compound effect. If you do the same action, which is for us, let's say, reading one book every month. Let's just read Read one book every month. One book. Your knowledge, if this is your knowledge, you will not see any kind of difference after 1 day or 2 months, 3 months. You will not see any kind of difference with your knowledge. But after a long period of time, after 3 years of reading one book a month, which is 36 books, you're going to see a huge difference in how you think, how you perceive the world, how much you know. And this is the compound effect. And reading one book a month is really easy, even though I still haven't finished my book and I'm reading it since 2 months because it's a huge fucking book. It's the Laws of Human Nature. It takes a lot of time to read. Now, back to here. If you're reading one book every month over a long period of time, you will see a huge difference in 1, 2, 3 years in your knowledge, not in 2 months, not in 3 months. This is the short term, doesn't matter here, only the long term. And think about the same if we lengthen the period to 20 years. 10 years. If you read every single month every single month a book, then in 10 years you will see so much difference in your knowledge that it's unimaginable. So where can you see this? Well, the best example is how businesses and different people's wealth attained over time. And this is the best example of Warren Buffett's. And this is wealth in millions of USD. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a lot of millions. I don't know how to pronounce this in English. Sorry for that. So, if you see, from 1950 to 1990, is this how they pronounce it? The wealth of Warren Buffett didn't move a bit. Only a really low amount. Nothing. That was 40 years. 40 long years. And after that, in 10 years, look how much he have gained. It's just unimaginable. How can a person do the same thing for 40 years, don't see any results, and then from 40 to 50 years, he just explodes. Like, explodes. This is from here, from 1990, from 2000, I think this is a 10x, 15x at least, or hundreds, something like that. Like, this is huge difference, and because of the compound effect. The knowledge, the experience, the results all compounded in the 40 years, and he just blew up. Of course, here he wasn't poor, not that he was poor, but his wealth just blew up after a time, not in the form of 1 or 2 years, didn't see any results in the first 10 years, but in 50 years he was a billionaire, I think. So, when does it work in your favor? Well, identify key areas. Know what you want to do. If you want to be a good violin player, then that. If you want to be a good entrepreneur, then that. If you want to be good at something different, then that. But know in what area of life you want to have this compound effect work in your favor. Then the next thing is to start small. If you want to play violin, then play it for 5 minutes every day. This is where you start for 1 month. After that you go to 20 minutes. And actually playing or doing 20 minutes of work in the same skill every day in a year puts you into the top 1% of that skill or something like that. And that 20 minutes a day is not a lot. 20 minutes is almost nothing. But by compound effect, it will have huge results. Start small. Be consistent. Do not give up. It doesn't matter how good you're performing. If you are playing the violin, it doesn't matter that one day you are at 50% of how good you are, and the other day you are 70, and the other day you are at 100, and it just goes up and down 30. It doesn't matter. Until you are consistent and do every day what you need to do, you will see the results. It's not about how you do it in that day, it's about how much time you will do it, because you will perform much better. Because if you think about it, if you make it into a graph, and this is your knowledge and graph, on the graph, this is how it will grow. If you're performing here at 100%, this is this percent, this when you are here, and that is 1 year from now, then this when you have so much experience and knowledge, this performing rate is at your 30%. And here it was 100%. So you don't see the difference, but it's much more likely that if you just keep playing the same or keep doing the same thing, you will achieve your results, and you will see the difference in the long time, in the really long period. Sorry. Now, be patient. I don't think I have to express this otherwise. You just have to be patient. It won't come in 1 day or 2 days. It will take a long time, and it will suck for a long time. It will be painful, most likely, if you're doing something like that. Or you have to love it, actually. That is something other which could help you here, which is love the game which you're doing. This is a quote from Michael Jordan, and I really like it. And from Kobe Bryant, you have to be obsessed. Now I just derailed myself from the actual topic, but be patient. Be patient and just do the stuff. That's all. You will see the results. Don't have to worry, don't have to stress. It will come. Now, why? How much time it will require? Now, how much time it will require for you to see this compound effect really work is at least 1 to 3 years. And that's the harsh reality. You will not see the results until 1 to 3 years. And that is something you have to accept. And I have accepted for myself that I really want to be good at creating content, and this is one of the steps I do to be good at it, but I won't see the real results until 1 to 3 years. And it is something that just happens. Doesn't matter if it happens or not, I have to just keep going. And this is for you as the same idea. You have to keep going, and keep going. Nothing else actually matters as much as just going and doing the work. Nothing. So I advise you to think, what do you want to achieve, and just have an idea in your head that I shouldn't stress, I shouldn't have pain whether I achieve it or not in 1 or day 2, because it will take at least 1 to 3 years. And that is true. So understand that it will take time. Nothing comes just like a snap. It will take time, it will be painful, it will be good at some times, but it will come. This is how compound effect works. I have really struggled a lot with this. I had a lot of pain with doing the work and not seeing any results. I did really struggle with this, but I hope you have a better understanding of how it works if you are still watching. If not, then don't worry. But I hope I could make your pain alleviate from your life for a moment, for a bit. And if yes, I'm very happy about it. I have struggled with this a lot, so it helped me a lot when I dig deeper into how it works. So, be happy. See ya.